Good morning. Now we will see the JavaScript get UTC date method. Earlier we have seen all get methods of local time. Now we will see get methods using universal time. So whatever methods available in get date methods, mostly we have all in for universal time. Among that we have JavaScript get UTC date method. This particular UTC date method, get UTC date method, returns the day of the month according to the universal time. You see the example, variable d is equal to new date, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, semicolon. This is nothing but creating object to the date class, the date object, and we have created another variable n, which is equal to object name dot method name. The method name is get UTC date. And if you do program for this, first we will write HTML, then body. In that I have taken heading tag which says JavaScript date UTC get methods, and closing heading tag, open script tag, variable d is equal to new date, and variable n is equal to this object name dot get UTC date method, object name dot method name, and I am using document dot write to print on the browser. Use h1 tag so that output will be the bigger one. Get UTC date is equal to n. In n we are having the UTC date, and then closing heading tag. Like this, get UTC date, we are having another called get UTC full year. So for that again I have created a new variable. That creating new variable is our wish. We can use the same variable which is already created, like variable d is equal to new date, it is already created. That also we can use. Or else you can create a new variable, create object to the date of, and then another variable I am storing the d1 dot get UTC full year method. d1 is object name, and then printing that particular year. If you save this particular program, if you just compile, see I got JavaScript date UTC get methods. So get UTC date I got 11, that is today is 11th August, and get UTC full year, and the year is 2020, so I got 2020. So like this we will add the remaining date method, get methods of UTC. We will see whether this particular extra variable is required or not. If you remove this and simply add here, whether we are getting or not, we'll just see. Yes, we are getting it. Even though if you are not creating a variable, we are getting the answer. So we'll just remove that. Then here also we'll see whether we can use the already created variable d or not, and that here also we'll just copy here, and just paste it, and just use d because already d is created. Ctrl S, and just save it. Then we'll go to browser again, re-execute. Yes, I got the output. So we'll remove the unnecessary extra variables. Now next, what are the different other UTC methods that we'll write? Just copy, paste, and the next UTC method is UTC day. UTC day. Get UTC day. Just save it. Just execute. Yes, UTC day. I got 2. Why I got 2 is today is Tuesday, Monday is considered as 1 and Tuesday is considered as 2. We'll check whether we'll get the name of that by using a variable. Variable day is equal to, we just create an array of days. Sunday, Monday, here Sunday is for 0. So I just take only 3 fields, 3 elements in an array, and then I'll use this particular code. Just paste it. So the extra thing what I am doing at this particular is C. Simply I am using the array name and then open bracket, close bracket. Let us see whether we are getting that or not. Control S. Yes, we got. So 2 means Tuesday we got. And then next is hours, minute and seconds. We'll just add that. Hours, so get UTC hours. Hours, control yes. F5, yeah. Get UTC hours. Hours we got 13. Then get UTC minutes. Save. Minutes I got 36. Then seconds. get UTC seconds. So d dot get UTC seconds. Let's save, recompile. I got seconds 46. Then another method, get UTC milliseconds, milliseconds, d dot get UTC milliseconds. Save. Milliseconds I got. The milliseconds range is 0 to 999. Why it is 0 to 999? Because after 1000 means it's 1 second. That's why the range is 0 to 999. So next other is total 8. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Date we have used. Hours, month we have not used. We will use that also. So get UTC month, 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 d dot get UTC month. Just save it and recompile. So month is 7. And if you want that month to be displayed, what you have to do, you have to create an array, variable months is equal to, in shortcut you will write Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August. Let's stop here. Then I have to use this particular UTC month. This UTC month, simply what I have to do here is I have to access the array element. So here write MONT as the variable, the array name month, open bracket and close bracket after d dot get UTC month. So just save our program, then I will just recompile. We haven't got. So what is the wrong? We have again months. Here again months. So months. Yeah, I got August. So these are various get UTC methods. this is the program. This is the program for JavaScript date etc get methods. Now next we will see date set methods. So there are many set methods available that we will see. We'll see JavaScript date set methods. So there are many set methods available. The set date methods let you set the date values. That is, the date values are year, month, day, hour, minutes, seconds, milliseconds per date object. So set date methods are used for setting a part of a date. So the first method is set date. The set date method set the day as a number from 1 to 31. Set full year method set the year, optionally month and day. Set hours set the hour from 0 to 23. Set milliseconds sets the milliseconds from 0 to 999. Set minutes sets the minutes from 0 to 59. Set month method sets the month from 0 to 11. Set seconds method sets the seconds 0 to 59. And set time method sets the time milliseconds since January 1st, 1970. If you see first method, the set full year method. The set full year method sets the year of a date object. Here in this example we have taken 2020. So if you see the example, it is script variable d is equal to new date, creating object to date, d dot set full year, open parenthesis 2020, close parenthesis, semicolon, and then printing that d. So we'll see what we'll get. And just open our editor notepad. HTML, body, h1, JavaScript date set methods. Close h1 tag, then open script, variable b is equal to new date, creating object date class, then variable d1 is equal to d dot set full year 2020 document dot write set full year is equal to d1 close script, then close body tag, close HTML tag, save date set m dot HTML. Go to browser, set m JavaScript date set methods set full year means we got 159 some other number we got. Let us see what is that correct or not. If you use this same Control C, Control V, this is what we are getting. We will see what actually this set date methods is all about. Here if you do like this, Control S, So set full year I got now correct. Tuesday, August 11, 2020, 19:21, 38 seconds, GMT plus 5:30 India Standard Time. So if I set full year, I have given 2020, so I got this. Now there are another version of this full year that also you will see. Then instead full year we can even pass month. 2020 comma, let us suppose I will pass 06, control S, save, see, 06 I got July, because it is coming from 0. So I got Saturday, July 11, 2020. Another version, control C, here I can even pass, here I will pass 04, date I will pass 21. So year, month and date I am passing. Just save. If I see, so if I passed, I got May 21, date I have passed 21, so I got May 21. What is that? May 21, Thursday, and we got the time. So for set full year we can give full year as well as we can give full year, we can give year followed by month, and this is year followed by month followed by day. Next, set month. The set month method sets the month of a date object from 0 to 11. So we'll just use that. Just control C, control V, set month, month, month. So I can pass 0 to 11. We will see what 0 means. Save, go to browser, F5. Here 0 month means January. Just change this comments, set to month. Set month I have set as 0, so 0 means January I got. Here I will replace 0 with 11, save, F5, I got 21, because 21 for earlier I have made that, so it is showing 21. To change that, what we have to do, we have to create a new variable d1 is equal to new date d1 dot set month. Here I have to give d1. Now I will get August. Now I am not getting 21, I am getting 11. 11 I have given, so December I got. Set month 11 means December I got, and today date is also 11. Now if I just change, as the range is from 0 to 11, if I write 12, let us see what happens. Again it is going to the loop. 12 it is taken as January. So after 11, if you just increase the number to 12, again it's, so if you give 14, let us see what happens. You will get March. And if you observe that it is 2020, now as I have increased the range, I am getting 2021. Here I have given 14, means the next, it is going to the next year, January. So as the range is from 0 to 11, from 12 onwards it is going to 2021. So if I write here 22, I got November 2021. 23, I got December 11, 2021. Now I will change it to 24. Now what I will get? I will get January 2022. If you just see the output, see, you get January 11, 2022. See, thus many months ahead we are going. So setting the months like that. If I change it to 49, it will become 2024. To be under the range, we will just give 7. 7 means August. Today's date, August 11, 2020. This is about set month. Now set date. The set date method sets the day of a date object, and the range is from 1 to 31. And just set date. Just copy paste, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, D2, set date 0 to 31. First I will get 0. D2 dot set date, open parenthesis 0, and then printing that D2. So I created an object variable D2, equal to new date object. So date object dot set method, set date. The range is from 0 to 31. Sorry, 1 to 31. 1 to 31. So here I have to pass 1. Now we will see what is the output we will get. set date. So as today is August 11, as I have set the date to 1, I got August 1. So I am changing the date using the set date method. Now I will just change that 1 to 31. Save. If I write, see, I will get August 31. Now if I change that to 32, let us see what happens. Save, execute. When I am setting to 32, it is shifting the month, because the month is having only 31 days. After 31 it is going to the next month. After August we are having September, so it is showing September 1. So if I go on changing 30, if you consider September 30 days, October 30 days, December 30 days, so total 90. So if I write 100 here, it should move on to 2021. Now it has gone to November, December, January. So I'll just change it to 160. See, when I change it to 160, I got January 7, 2021. So this is how you can move from set the date from 1 to 31st. As today's date is 11, I will just go on to our original F5. Yes, we got August 11, 2020. This is how we set the date also. And next date methods are set hours. Yeah, set hours method sets the hours of a date object from 0 to 23. So we'll see that also, 0 to 23. Just D2 dot set hour. Just use 0. Then I'll just copy paste. Set hour. D2. Control yes. Go to our program. Execute. Set hour. Set hour, we not got. It's not set hour, it's set hours. That's why it has not executed. D2 dot set hours. Just save. Execute. Set hours. Tuesday, August 11, 2020. I have given it as 0 per hour, so I got 00 here. I'll just change it to hour, from as hour is from 0 to 23. Now I will give 19. See, I got 1936. 36 is the minutes, it's going on now. Now we'll see if we are crossing the range, what happens. It's only 23, right? So 23 means I got 23, 37. Now I'll just make it 24. It should change the today's date to the next date. 24, control yes. See, it is 23, now changed to 24. Yes, the date has changed. Now the date is August 12. Here, August 12, it's Wednesday. So, range is only that, but I have crossed the range. If I give 49, see, it has become August 13, Thursday. So like this we can change the date. Even though if you are in the range, we can use the range. If you are going above the range, it is changing the date. So we will just go back to 19, control S. Now this is our current time, Tuesday, August 11, 2020, 7:38. So that is the set hour. Now set minutes is another method. Here minutes, the range is 0 to 59. So set hours here again. Now set minutes. We will see. So here we will just change set minutes. Set minutes, save, F5. See, minutes I have changed to 19, so I got 1919. 1919 I got set minutes. I'll change to, as the range is up to 59, I'll just change to 59. See, I got 59 here. It is 1959. When I change that to 69, what should happen? When I change to 16 here, this 59 I have changed it to 69. So 19 should become 20. So if I execute, see, I got 19 is changed to 20. It has given 69. So it is minutes is 9. So I have changed that hours to 20. If I again change 89. See, we got that change. If I go beyond that, it will even have gone to 109. It is 2029. If I am going beyond, you will observe that it is August 11. It is changed to August 12. 2049 I got. So minutes, we'll just make it to 399. See, 11 has changed to August 12, 139. So this is how we change the minutes. As 60 minutes makes 1 hour, So 60 into 60, 360 makes a day. So in that format I have changed that to 360, 399. If I change to 361, what you will see, August 12, it's 1/1. Next we will see seconds. Here the seconds is 0 to 59. So here we will just change minutes to seconds. Seconds, I will make it to 21. Here I will just change minutes to seconds. D2 dot set seconds 21. Control yes. F5. See, it's August 12, 2020. Seconds I have given as 21. Time is it's 1/1, right? So 21. If I change this to 60 above, minute will change to 2. That what we'll see now. So here I'll just change it to seconds to 61. Now when I change to 61, this 1 should become 2. Just see. Yeah. This 1 has become 2. So if you want to change the date, what do you do? 60 seconds 1 minute. So 60 into 60 into 60. This is 1 day. So let us see what we will get. 60 into 60 into 60. Whether this expression accepts or not. Yes, it's accepting, and the date has changed. So this is about set seconds. And that set with UTC we will see in the next session. So this is about your set JavaScript date set methods.